I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Today we are going to talk about the best build for Qing as well as her best teams, ancient marks, weapons, skill priority, and most importantly, how to play her to her full potential. Let's dive in. Qing is a powerful water DPS character who makes short work of enemies with her long-handled sword. Her skills have enhanced versions that activate a powerful basic attack variant. Though her skill rotation is easy to follow, it takes time to complete, requiring her to be supported by characters with long-lasting buffs or debuffs. First, let's talk about her skill upgrade priority. The first thing to upgrade would be her passive skill, Water Sever, as it increases the damage of Wave Slicer. In case you didn't know, Wave Slicer activates after using both Skill 1 and 2 enhanced versions. Second priority should be her second skill, Azure Ripple. This is one of the skills needed to activate Wave Slicer. You should upgrade it first, as it has a wider range than her first skill. Third priority should be her first skill, Rapid Blade. This can also activate Wave Slicer. Since it has a smaller range, you can shift your focus to this skill after upgrading Azure Ripple. Fourth priority should be her combo skill, Fearsome Tide, since Qing's burst state is quite powerful, allowing her to cast Wave Slicer twice after using either her first or second skill. Fifth priority should be her ultimate skill. Only upgrade this if you have extra resources. Some people seem confused by it when I place ultimate skills low on priority list, but try to understand that you will not be using ultimate skills that often. That's exactly why upgrading a move that you'll only use once or twice in a battle isn't a priority. Last priority would be her basic attack. To sum it up, Qing's bread and butter is her passive ability, Water Sever. Activating it allows her to perform her enhanced basic attack, Wave Slicer, which deals multiple hits to enemies. Once it's fully upgraded, you can focus on upgrading her second, first, and combo skills to further increase her damage. Only upgrade Qing's ultimate and basic attack if you have spare resources. Next, let's see what's the best weapon choice for her. To be honest, as with any other character, in this game, their signature weapon is going to be their best in slot. Qing's signature weapon, Biyun Shui, provides a base effect that enhances water damage by 7.2%. Wave Slicer damage increases by 48%. Each time a Wave Slice lands a non-critical hit, the crit rate of the final strike in the next Wave Slice increases by 15%. This bonus is removed when the final strike lands a critical hit. Your other choices are going to be the 3-star weapon Phoenix Flare and 4-star weapon Phoenix Flare Enchants. Next, let's talk about our best teams. The first one would be with Qing as your main DPS, Asti and Zero as supports. This team is simple yet effective for bringing out Qing's potential. The character rotation should start with Zero, as she provides an attack buff to the entire team. Quickly switch to Asti and set up her Rain Zone, which continuously heals frontline characters within a circular area. After that, immediately switch to Qing and perform her skill rotation. With attacks from both Asti and Qing, they can easily freeze enemies using the Stasis Elemental Anomaly. You can also use other characters in this team like Hefei. Since Qing is vulnerable while casting Wave Slicer, a character with a defense buff can be useful. Rely on Hefei to improve Qing's survivability on the battlefield while also dealing damage to enemies. Another character would be Ninsa, as she helps improve Qing's survivability on the battlefield by providing a barrier to the team's frontline character. You can also use RZI, as she increases Qing's damage potential even more. The other team would be with Qing as DPS, Enki and Ming as supports. This team focuses on dealing damage to enemies with the assistance of off-field DPS characters. Set Enki as the first striker and have him activate his rotating orbs, which not only damage enemies but also reduce their damage resistance. Switch to Ming and use her second skill to envelop Qing with fire, which also deals damage to enemies over time. Once both off-field effects are set, immediately switch to Qing to perform her combo. Next, let's talk about her strengths and weaknesses. Strengths: powerful, yet easy to learn skill rotation. which any player can perform. Can inflict stasis, which freezes enemies for a short time. Pairing her with another water element character will improve stasis build-up. Weaknesses. First and second skills must hit an enemy to unlock their enhanced versions. Qing's skill rotation is long, so she must rely on characters with relatively longer buff or debuff durations. Now let's talk about if you should be duping her. Dupes mean her potential, which means getting more copies of her. But before that, I'd really appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel, as I'm trying to hit 1K, and like the video if watching my video is providing you with any value. Her first dupe increases Qing's critical hit rate by 10% and critical damage by 25% with each cast of Wave Slicer for 5 seconds. It can stack up to 2 times. Her second dupe deals additional damage based on her first dupe stacks, increasing her ultimate's damage by 20% for every stack. You can only get a maximum of 2 stacks though. Her third dupe is the one you can chase, as unlocking this dupe enhances both her first and second skill by adding a wave of water after casting them. Each wave deals 300% enhanced damage, which is a lot. Her fourth dupe just increased the skill level by 2. Fifth dupe increased the damage of Wave Slicer by 15%, but only when striking an enemy that is inflicted with Stasis Elemental Anomaly. Her sixth dupe increases her critical rate by 15% for 5 seconds when using her first and second skill. The best dupe for her is obviously going to be her third dupe after that. It doesn't make much difference, and there are going to be pretty cool characters coming out in the next patch that you might want to summon for, so plan accordingly. For her best ancient marks, use Endless March, Golden Branch and Shining Star. Best stats are obviously going to be crit rate, crit damage and pierce. Now let's see how to actually play her to her full potential. Qing's skill rotation starts with her first skill, Rapid Blade. Cast both its basic and enhanced versions to activate her passive, Water Saver. The enhanced version does not consume any vigor. Keep in mind that the basic version of this skill must hit an enemy to activate its second form. After Qing casts the enhanced version of her first skill, use Basic Attack. Her passive will transform into the enhanced version, Wave Slicer, which inflicts multiple AoE damage on enemies. Then cast Qing's second skill, Azure Ripple. This skill also has a basic and enhanced version. The enhanced version, Abyssal Calm, does not consume any vigor. Successfully casting its enhanced version will allow Qing to activate her passive. With Water, Siva active again, use Qing's basic attack. After consuming all of Qing's vigor points, switch to another character to give her buffs for the next rotation. After a few character rotations, Qing and her team's ultimate skills will be charged up. Cue them to deal simultaneous ultimate damage. For a quick recap, cast first skill's basic and enhanced version, then cast Qing's enhanced basic attack. After that, cast her second skill's basic and enhanced version. Cast Qing's enhanced basic attack again. Switch to another character and cast everyone's ultimate at once. That's it for the Qing guide. Everyone have a great day.